All right, guys, this is Mash the Stampede. I'm gonna do a first time ever for this channel, which is a video just for this channel. Now, first time ever, I had a little bit of a mistake. I forgot to put the camera on. I have two of these blaster boxes, 2024 Panini Prizm Nascar cards. Uh, unfortunately, as you could see, I already started one of them. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I'm gonna kind of just get through this as quick as I can. I still have a couple of packs left from the first box. I didn't get anything too crazy. They're still in the same order as when I had them. I was just checking these two if they were numbered, which I see that they're not. Carson Fapple, rookie. A lot of cards that I already have. Jake Garcia, rookie, and Parker Retzloff, red ice. So nothing crazy so far. I have basically 9 packs left to go. I was explaining before, kind of like the differences in the packs, the fact that there's no notch. But anyway, we're now halfway through a hobby box. I'm just gonna keep it going. I still want to make the video, so we're gonna continue on with that. Like I said, there's no notches, so I just end up using a knife. You have a Chase Elliott. You have a Terry Labonte. As a Terry Labonte. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Carr. Ooh, we have a Tony. I always butcher her name. Tony B. Blue Pulsar. That looks really nice. I don't know if you guys could see that really well, but that pulse looks really good to me. And a Harrison Burton. I think this is an interesting card to hold on to, but nothing crazy. The only thing is some of the cards have this weird it looks like a slightly different hollow to it than this. Like you could immediately tell in person it's probably not going to come out on camera. Okay, so we just ran into this. I just ran into this recently where I had a Josh Berry signed card. I had a 1 of 10. Now I have a 75 out of 75. From what I understand, and I looked this up on the Reddit, but from what I understand, they say that you could get a tiny bit, nothing crazy, a tiny bit more value if it's the first or the last card of the set. Now, that kind of varies, but anyway, we'll put this card over here. That's the real hit of this set so far. Gonna keep moving on. I'm gonna put that into a nice little sleeve later once I get done with all of this. If you guys enjoy this type of content, let me know. I'm always happy to do more stuff like this. Maybe I could do regular videos. But yeah, Alex Bowman, Taylor Gray. I thought he was a rookie. I guess he wasn't. Corey LaJoy, Carson Hocevar, Pot of Gold. That's interesting. I want to see if that's numbered. And finally, Jeremy Clements, Ice, Red Ice. So getting a lot of ice cards. Neither of these is numbered, so I'm gonna put them to the side. I've kind of noticed watching other people do NASCAR cards on YouTube that they seem to just, if it's not numbered, if it's not an autograph or memorabilia card, there's nothing really crazy about it, so they just kind of like put it to the side. Okay, then we have Ryan Preece. I think isn't he supposed to be a rookie this year? I don't know. Ryan Preece, Christopher Bell. We have a William Byron card. I'm pretty sure I have that. Natalie Decker Green. I had that earlier. And finally, a red Ty Gibbs. Red. I'm not sure if this is ice or if it's Prizm. And it is not numbered. None of these cards, from what I could tell, none of these cards is numbered. I'll try to run appraisals on these cards in post. And if there's anything that is a hit, I'll just put it in post. But otherwise, nothing crazy so far, from what I can tell. I don't have enough experience doing this yet that I can't just sit here and look at a card and just immediately go, oh, that's a great card. Sometimes, yeah, like obviously if it's a signed card, if it's a 1 out of 10, I can tell you a thing or two about that, but I'm still kind of getting the hang of this, so just bear with me while I may not know all the values of the cards and stuff. And our second blaster box, halfway point of the video, really not fair to say because I already had that little technical error, but what are you gonna do? Nothing else in there. Put that to the side. Okay, these feel a lot more heavier. Some more than others. I'm gonna Let's do something fun. I'll pick from the middle. 2, that one, and I feel good about this one. So, oh, backwards. Okay, we'll kind of do it all out of order, just for the funsies. But anyway, another Josh Berry. That's pretty cool because I got that autographed Josh Berry hit. I'll put that in post too. I was really happy about that. 1 out of 10. Josh Berry, Greg Biff. I'm pretty sure I have that. The Biff, Tanner Gray. We have a red Pulsar Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And finally Eric Almirola. Again, some of these just seem different. They don't seem like they have the same holo. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 62 out of 199. Okay, we'll put that to the side. Gonna go on to our pack number 2 from box number 2. I try not to buy too many cards because it really just ends up being like gambling, but I don't know. I've just kind of got into it. But if I do get more of these cards, I wouldn't mind doing more of these on the channel. I'm also really happy that some of these seem to be a little bit more straighter. They tend to come out really bent when I get them. But anyway, we got a Ross Chastain, Davey Allison. I already have that card. We have a Thad Moffitt. Then we have a red Pulsar Pot of Gold Chase Elliott. That's a card. That's a good one. Put that to the side. Green Sam Mayer. And finally, a Connor Mossack rookie red ice. Okay, so these are a lot of good red cards today. Put it to the side. Ross Chastain, one of my favorite drivers. Okay. Got the pot of gold is number 102 out of 199. And Connor Mossack rookie is not numbered. But this one is good to me because I've said this a couple of times while streaming it and while just in general, but I like the rookie cards. I hold on to them. I feel like the rookie cards, to me, it feels like they have more value, even though they may not have value. So I consider that, for my purposes, a hit. Get rid of this thing. I'm tired of seeing Joey Logano's face. I hope that they do a new driver for those cards. We are halfway through, and we got another Terry Labonte, another Jeremy Clements, Corey Heim, and we have a blue Pulsar Daniel Hemrick, and Tanner Gray. Tanner Gray is not numbered. Daniel Hemrick is 48 out of 75. I feel like you get a decent amount of numbered cards out of all of these packs. It's just a matter of what do you do with the base cards. I guess you just kind of sit on them. Okay, pack 4 out of 6. Another Joey Logano card. The thing, I believe that, from what I've seen other people say, is that those cards are invalid by this point. So we got Martin Truex Jr., Matt Mills, Casey Kane. I think I have the driver version of that, so that makes me happy. National Pride, Sammy Smith, and a rookie card, Andres Perez de Lara. Andres Perez de Lara, rookie card, red ice. It's not numbered, but like I said, I'm holding on to that one. To me, that's a hit. It's probably not a hit to everyone. To me, I'm considering that a hit. I like holding on to these special versions like Pot of Gold, National Pride, Groovy, but that's not really anything crazy either. I mean, sometimes you'll even get like a green one. So we're down to 2 packs. 2 packs to go. Just gonna make sure that we're at the top here. And what do we got? So we got another Alex Bowman. We have followed by another Ryan Preece. I'm getting to the point where I've got enough of these cards where I get a lot of duplicates and it sucks. Chandler Smith. We have a groovy Ty Gibbs. So we got 2 special Ty Gibbs cards today. And we have a red ice Ryan Blaney. It doesn't look like either of these two. Yeah, none of these are numbered, so I'm not really going to consider them hits. But if anything, I will appraise them in post, and before this video is done, if it happens to be that they're like decent value, I'll just mention that. All right, and the last pack of the 2 blaster boxes. One more Joey Logano card. I'm definitely happy to be seeing less of him. Okay, another Christopher Bell. A rookie William Salowich. Pretty sure I have that. Austin Dillon. I definitely have that. A green Darryl Waltrip. And finally, a Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott is not numbered, red ice. Okay, so that's pretty much the size of it. I'm obviously gonna go and look through the entire value of that set. I like to do it one by one, like in my free time, because it's just if I have nothing else to do, it's nice to be there. But yeah, okay. So just to kind of go over our hits, blue Pulsar Daniel Hemrick, that's 48 out of 75. Again, that's a good one. Andres Perez de Lara, rookie. I think this is, yeah, it's not numbered. That's red ice. Another rookie, Connor Mossack, if I'm not mistaken, also red ice. If I'm not mistaken, there's no number there. Pot of Gold, red Pulsar, I believe. Chase Elliott, and this might be a good one. It's 102 out of 199. Oh, that's upside down. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., red Pulsar. That one is 62 out of 199. And finally, we have Tony B, which is 75 out of 75. This is my, I have a card now that's the last of a set, and then I have one that's the first of the set. So that's pretty cool. Blue Pulsar. And yeah, I'm gonna just kind of run through the values there at the end as well with those, so you guys can get a better idea. Not a crazy set. Obviously, I shouldn't be expecting a signature, but I guess if you do get a signature, if you can get a signature from these blaster boxes, that would be awesome. But a couple of decent cards. Hopefully, they're worth something. Even if they're not, I like adding them to my collection. So I want to thank you guys for checking this out. I stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays right now, on occasional weekend streams as well. And definitely make sure to subscribe for more.